Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back on our Kingdom of Hungary series. This is episode 3. In today's episode we have to decide what to do with the Cumans, and we also will be declaring war upon Wallachia. Declaring war upon Vlad the Impaler's ancestors. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, where you'd like me to expand and conquer, and feel free to leave a dislike, of course, if you want me to let's play alternatively another strategy game on the channel and campaign instead. Okay, the plight of the Cumans, with their homeland ravaged by the new invaders. From the Far East, the nomadic people of the Cumans have come to the King of Hungary with a request for asylum. Oh, okay. And in return, their king promises to convert his people to Christianity. Lovely! Love that idea. Allowing them to settle may greatly increase manpower. Gotta love that as well. Reserves and allow for recruitment of new unique units. Wowee. But, it's a big but. Conversely, you will surely sour relations with the Mongol hordes. And disaffect the king's vassals. So we've got two options here. We can settle the Cumans. The consequences of your choice are not yet clear. Refuse them. Consequences of your choice are not yet clear. So, I am tempted to settle them due to multiple factors. Firstly, the new recruitment units that we can get. I don't think there's probably going to be another opportunity where we can get Cuman Eastern styled infantry, just to mix up and diversify our army compositions. Might be cool. Manpower as well, allowing more men to lead from the front. Let's allow the auxiliary infantry, the men from the Far East, to do most of the fighting and the dying. Refusing them. Yeah, so settling them, it'll anger the Mongols. More Christians, that's better. Refuse them. Yeah, they might not be good. Look, you know what? I am going to make the decision to settle them. We should be able to deal with another civil war if it does go down that path. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. It's 1253 AD. We're still under the reign of King Andreas Andrew. He is a whopping 75 years of age and is still fighting and ready to go. So if you haven't gone and watched the last episode, guys, highly recommend you do. We had a savage civil war where we lost 4 total settlements, only holding 2. We managed to defeat the enemy opposition, the Hungarian nobles who betrayed me, and we managed to bounce back. In the first episode, we managed to take Krakow from the Polish. So, we've managed to rebuild and come back stronger than ever before. Kind of like iron reforged. So, here today, King Andreas has declared war upon Vlad's ancestors, Wallachia. So, we're going to be fighting that fight here today. So, we have Andreas here with the Walkers of the Way. And we have a lot of armies in operation. 3 full stacks pushing towards the Danube. So this is my army build composition that I'm going to be using for this. And we'll also recap the family tree and diplomacy, as we have skipped a little bit ahead. 2 spear sergeants. Most of my army is made up from Moldovan warriors. 4 units of Hungarian cavalry. I am using royal warriors and horse archers, as we haven't got the best active archers in our campaign just yet. These horse archers, both range, ammunition and shot, far outperform crossbows. So essentially what we can do, we can make these guys quite dynamic. If they're on a field battle, we can flank, rotate and isolate units. Also, if it's a pitched battle where we need to defend and sort of corner camp, these guys can even dismount and act as archers behind the front line. We've also got my son and heir Belia here, and we've also got my son Kalman with similar army builds. So 3 full stacks are going up against Wallachia. So we're going to be pushing there now. We've also got 16 units coming with a 4th army. We've also got priests converting the Orthodox rule. We've got Belgrade under our control. In the Far East here we have 7 units. with another. So I think we've got 10 armies in total, which is quite insane. We've got a couple more sitting back here just governing. And once we sort of expand and conquer, we can bring them further down. I have my other son here, Andreas and Tador, getting more units up near the capital. And further north as well, we've got another 2 here in Krakow and Cilicia. We did manage to take this city here, of course, as well. So we're going to be pushing against Vlad's ancestors here today. Okay, so let's have a look at how the diplomacy for the world is shaking up. So we'll switch to diplomatic status. Most of Christian Europe is either directly my puppet or either military allied with me. Scotland to Sicily to the Teutonic Order. So there's a very fair few that aren't, and a lot are my puppets. Venice, Denmark, Austria, Bohemia, Sweden, England, Genoa. We've managed to get a lot of vassals here. We've united Europe under a Hungarian banner. However, there's still a lot of territory for us to conquer. Once we take out Wallachia, we can push down against Bulgaria. I want to make a large, and I want to reforge the Empire of Hungary. So, even though we have Austria as our puppet, we could very well take them by force. Same with the HRE in some of these Germanic kingdoms. Pushing further south is probably our best bet, as Bulgaria hasn't submitted to me, nor does Epirus, Thessalonica, and Greece. The Latin Empire as well stands our... what exactly? Just our military ally. There's also the opportunity as well to push either south or eastward. The Ayyubids... okay, some rebels have taken Cairo. And it does look like the Kingdom of Jerusalem has... yeah, they have it. Oh, wow. Okay. They don't often succeed. Oh, wow. The Crusades are going tremendously well for the Christians. The Principality of Antioch with Lyon, is besieging Alexandria. Wow, the Ayyubids are massively on the back foot. Usually they do quite well, if they don't overextend into Anatolia, which potentially they might do. We also could go eastward. Let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand and conquer. Okay, so family tree-wise, it has changed somewhat as well. Okay, so where do I begin? So we're still under our first king, Andreas. He's actually 76 years of age. Through his first marriage with a Hungarian noble, he has 3 children. Then there's 2 from this new marriage, where he married Margaret, a Austrian prince. So, his firstborn son and heir, Bella, has 3 children. A son, Benedict, yeah. His 2 daughters are married into other royal houses. Henry of England, king, and Leon, the king of Jerusalem. Actually, yeah. His daughter has married the Emperor of Trebizond. And this is Tador, 26, his second youngest son, who is married to a princess of Jerusalem, and he is half Austrian, not the Hungarian side. So he's double Hungarian, I guess. That's weird to say. Moving to his second-born son, Kilman. He has quite a fair few children. Blant, 3 other daughters, and Christoph, another son, who is married to a princess of England, Isabella. Moving to Andreas here, he has married a Swiss woman, and obviously before Kilman married into the Bohemian house. Andreas, who is the third-born son, and he has a fair few children as well. A daughter is just 18, another 3 daughters. We've got a lot of daughters in this family tree. That's why I'm sort of sending them off. And, he said 4 daughters. Wow, with the Swedish princess. And one of his daughters has married a general from Venice. And then, of course, there's Gaspar here, who is 13. He hasn't come of age just yet. So Gaspar and Tador are full-blood brothers, and then the others are half brothers to the rest. My power is quite weak, and same with my control and dominion, due to those rebellions long ago. So at the moment, the throne passes to Andreas, Bella, and then Benedict. If that line dries and finishes out, it goes to Kilman, and then it goes to Christoph, who is 21. So at the moment, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 claimants to the Kingdom of Hungary throne. So we're still pretty good for now, and we've even got a female line we can go into as well. But without further ado, let's have the siege here today. Let's get stuck into it. So we're coming up against Tador of Wallachia. He has some Vladach peasants, some earlier swordsmen, archers, horse archers, and then the militia inside. We're rolling with 7,200 Hungarians against 3,000 Romanians. Let's check a quick save and a hard save. We'll fight this one on the field of battle. We'll take this city on the Danube, and then we'll push against the Bulgarians in the next, I think, if that's something you guys would like to see. Okay, guys, welcome to the Battle of Wallachia in 1253 AD. Hungarians meddling in the affairs once again of Vlad the Impaler's ancestors, so it should be fun. So once we take Wallachia, we can probably push against Bulgaria. I think that's probably our next best bet. We could betray our Croatian Serbian allies, maybe. We could go eastward as well. To be fair, the lands in the Far East are quite poor, and they're obviously a different religion, so they're quite hard to convert. You'd nearly be better off going south to the riches of North Africa and Egypt. But the Crusaders are their wrecking shop, so maybe they're going to take most of the better spoils, like Cairo, Alexandria, and Jerusalem. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle map. It's a nice dry day. We're not going to need to wait. We can start the deployment straight up. Okay, so we have sieged out the city, of course, so for a couple of turns. So that's been destroyed, which is good, but I think the back is not penetrable, and there actually isn't that much to push this way. We're fortunate that we're absolutely surrounding them and have them outnumbered 3-1, so we're going to be able to deploy and get a lot of our guys in just to surround and conquer. So let's see what we're working with. So you can push that way, that's fine, and then you can go this side. Reinforcements are coming from behind there. Let's hope that more come on this far side here. And is there more walls sort of over here than there are here? A little bit. I just think we might as well put a ram there where a lot of our guys are going to go. But we've bounced back, bigger, stronger, and better than we have before. That really, if we didn't play it right, could have been a costly, if not a defeat for the campaign when that civil war erupted. Lucky I cheesed those vassals, because I don't reckon I probably would have had the economy to realistically throw them back. But hey, tomato, tomato, we made butter with it. Alright, let's... archers, yes. So loose formation, I think, is alright, and we'll get them to arc their shot and shoot up over the walls. Cavalry-wise, we'll move you there, and we'll sit you here as well. There could be a breakthrough here, maybe? If we somehow... No, we're not going to be able to, because there's no ram there. You're better off just sitting there, sitting pretty. And we'll leave everything else there. Alrighty, let's have a look at the units. So we're rolling with Moldovan units now, heavily armoured, better quality units, instead of the other weaker Hungarians. Horse archers here, further at the back as well. Hungarian heavy cavalry, heavy shock cavalry to be precise. And then we have King Andreas, of course, the conqueror of his own people. Poland and Silesia, now Wallachia, will soon bend to Hungarian might. Alrighty. Start. Quickly pause. Give out the orders for the siege equipment. Go there. You can go there. Oh, we had 2 more ladders that we didn't use. Yeah, I guess we just had too much. Alright. That's fine. Alright. You push this way closer towards that tower. And we should be able to push. Now, Wallachia is actually on the list to let's play at some point. So, let me know in the comments if that's a campaign you would like to see. So my reinforcements here are coming right behind the king in the thick forest. The Hungarians are on the march once more. Move out! Alright, let's have a look at them. And we'll move up our archers as well. Ah, they've actually put their own archers there. I'm probably... Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to fuck with that really, because they actually... Oh, they're only light. Because they're going to do more damage to us in the open field. Holding back with peasants there, that's fine. We might be better to rotate them somehow. Like that way. But there's their general's bodyguard sitting further at the back. Here is their king of Wallachia, Radu, with the banner blowing in the wind. And I guess this is VLAD, the Impaler's castle at the back there in Transylvania. We need to conquer it for Hungary. Alright, my reinforcements have arrived here now, along with my two sons. So, let's move them here to rally up with his father. Okay, and then our further infantry can come here. Let's send a detachment of 5 this way, while everyone else can move up here. Except for those horse archers, please. Right, now they've moved up, that's fine. Target this, please. So, my archers... My horse archers are going to move up to hit their unit. Their archers are actually targeting ours, and they seem to be doing alright, burning trees nearby. But the brave archers of Wallachia are doing damage. They're fighting for their survival at the end. Are they using clubs? We shall impale them, my lord, with a big stick. A big Yoda stick. Great, and then I guess this is like Jav Cav here. That probably does alright. Alright. Continue to push and fire at this. And they even have more archers here as well. Our brave Moldovan swordsmen are slowly but surely making their way to the city. And there are 4 arrow towers here. And they seem to be doing a lot of damage to our ladders as we push up here. Further and moving this way. Yeah, so we have 5,400 active, we got 8,000 in total, and they have 3,000. My ram has made its way up there now, and my reinforcements are still slowly making their way there. These guys will be able to rapidly get up on the walls eventually as well. So, no point in sitting back relaxing. We've got the siege of Wallachia to contend with. Okay, once my guys get on the walls, we can pick some units to target. How well are my archers doing, actually? Are they properly hitting this? Yeah. Look, you know what? You probably can, like, hit that. And then, like, that. And that should, like, get a really good radius. Okay, my infantry have nearly arrived here. So, we'll basically get everyone. If you can go... something like that. That'd be perfect. Just to push and go, 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 go. Alrighty, you've made, like, yeah, push up from it. That's battering down. They're pushing up to the walls here now. They should make quick work of these fucking peasants. These fucking farmers. Yeah, well, it does look like, as I say that, they are getting heavily targeted by their javelins. Their peasants are bogging us down. We're pushing and carving through. But they seem to be hitting their own men. Ironically, impaling us. Great. Fucking great. The irony isn't lost on me. We are hacking and slashing them. Fuck off, peasants! Oh my god! Oh. This is an absolute bloodbath. It's a massacre. Oh, these peasants just drawing us into the thick of it. But being downhill isn't serving them well. But the amount of friendly fire they're inflicting, they're just rinsing us there without a care. Oh my god. And they're actually breaking there, which is fine. Alrighty, let's have a look of the entire fight. So, continue to spread this out where we can. They've now routed. You push for this. You push for that. They've now reached here, and same with you. You're capturing that tower. That's actually not a bad idea. And these guys, unfortunately, haven't pushed that well. And we haven't got any more reinforcements on this other side. Capturing and breaking that tower is probably the play. Okay, and everyone else is still, slowly but surely, making their way and moving up here. Okay, we've got swordsmen here dealing with an archer contingent. They're doing quite well, even though they've drawn their short arms. Not swords, they seem to be using axes for the lot of it. There's about to be a decapitation there. So, it looks like we're going to be able to take this city. It's only inevitable. Just by how many, but there seems to be a cluster, a bit of a congestion, as thousands of reinforcements Hungarians are still trying to push up there. Okay, it looks like the fighting on this far side hasn't gone exactly according to plan, and they've managed to repel the assault. For some reason we have some rogue units going out on their own there. Ah, more as well. Alrighty. At this point, we're probably causing more friendly fire than what it's actually worth. So we need to get around it through the town square. So what we want to do is get everyone here, bar these horse archers, to push up this way. Okay. And then we'll allow a couple of these guys to pick units to assault. So you can go there, the rest everyone go back here. You need to come back. What are you doing there? What are you doing? Come back. And you guys can come back this way as well. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I had that contingent pushing over here, didn't I? From that far side. That still works, because you've already made your way over here, haven't you? Yeah, still go this way. That'll be fine. That's a good rotation still. I thought there was only two going there, but no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, you're causing way too much friendly fire now, so you can push back. Alright. And everyone else is now making their way to the general square. Alright. We've lost 1,000. We've killed 1,000 of theirs. They have a lot of archers inside. But at this point, the entire west of the map, our north side just in front of us, has absolutely fallen into our hands. So they're now pushing up well. Everyone just really needs to push for that, because everyone's broken there. Get everyone up and inside. So we are already pushing for the general himself. If we can get rid of Radu, they should be able to rout. But they are heavily armoured, if not the best of what Wallachia has to offer. Fighting beneath their cathedral. Well, it's not cathedral, I guess it's their Orthodox, isn't it? Aren't they? So it's not. Fighting beneath their Orthodox god. We should be able to bring them down there. How can a man be afraid when facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and under the temple of his gods? However that quote goes, I don't know exactly. I butchered it, but it's a good quote. Thracius, captain of the guard. We still seem to be pushing it. They did butcher it in that new Oblivion movie, didn't they? From what I can remember. An epic quote. Churchill recited it, and so did Tom Cruise. Those two don't usually occupy the same sentence, but whatever. Alright. You can push for that, fine. Continue to make your way up this way. To make another way through, to get this cavalry in, we'll send 3 units. Probably not 4. Oh god, they came there so quick! and plugged it. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, archers, come back to a normal formation. Because you're just not going to be able to get inside. Alright, they can sit there, they're breaking through. Alright, and now everyone else is moving up here as well. Yeah, just get everyone up here first. Alright. So, they have seemed to halt us in our tracks. Trying to push up there. We're about to break through this way, though. And get that flank on. Eventually. Alright, that detachment of units is now... Yep, now we go with that. Go for that. Charge these four poor sods sitting here. 5 units of Hungarians descend upon you. Men, brace yourselves! And our men are about to charge in. Hacking and slashing. Oh my god. They won't stand a chance. There goes Santa Claus. It's that time of year. That unit's not going to last very long. Alrighty, these detachments have now made their way here. Chasing after cavalry is a bit fruitless. But in the context of a city, it's fine. Or a siege, that is. Alright, let's get this cavalry in here now. Alright, archers, continue to focus your firepower at the back. Everyone seems to be diversifying their attack formation, which is fine. Yeah, try and target a lot of that at the back here. They are massively routing because they are heavily under-armoured. I'm quite surprised how heavily armoured these guys are, to be honest. They kind of remind me of the Persians of old. Alright. Yeah, we're massively reducing their hit points now. Volley after volley of venomous ones. Okay, we need to surround and strangulate the last of them. Alright, you can push there and you can push there. Alright. We're in here now. So, let's send some detachments all around the place. Alright, my cavalry's inside now. Run after these guys. Shoot into that. Everyone's still trying to push where they can. Yeah, come on, go after them. Go after these archers sitting blindly. They got a little bit of a shot off there. They even got shields on their back, providing a little bit of a defense. But the Hungarian heavy cavalry should make quick work of these pesky peasants, blotting out most of their arrow fire. And from the towers. Bring them down, man! Check out that guy. He's got like a fucking sparrow or a raven on his chest. That's cool. Alright. At the moment, we've managed to encircle and envelop most of the enemy here. We're trying to push from that side. You can come down this way. They're still struggling to push there, but my archers should be focusing into a lot of this, please. You got to give it to Wallachia. They're making this a lot harder than probably what it needs to be. Push through there, you make it through. I nearly like cycle charge that, to be honest. There's no need to fully fight it if you don't have to. Alright, take that square. Alright, cycle charge this, please. Alright, continue to focus on the general. No, really, did it not? Oh, the enemy general is dead. We've managed to kill Radu. I believe... Wasn't Vlad's father called Radu? I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe. Alright, push for this. small infantry holding there. Alright, push up and take this capture point. You push around the back there. 2 units, 1 unit's remaining, and it's a full retreat. Victory, a decisive one at that. With Radu losing his life, the settlement fell. Andreas deployed 7,224, losing 1,850. So the armor-piercing damage of these guys, they just soak up so much arrow fire and sieges. They do have very bad sort of anti. They take heavy, like, armor-piercing rounds. They have like no resistance to it, which is a shame. Because a lot of these guys were massively depleted. 20, 36. Just a culmination of arrow towers and high-quality archers there really put us through the ringer. 2,000 lost. They did have half a stack inside though, but they were peasants. It's just that they blob you down like that. Constrict corridors and movement and allow the arrow towers to do most of the work. But maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh. It was a decisive victory. Archers did alright. 60, 47, 84 being horse archers. Cavalry charging in at last was good. Their archers did really well. 101, 70 with the commander. Their javs did pretty cool. They did alright. 48 as well. Listen 100 times, ponder 1,000 times, speak once. Okay, Turkish proverb, respect. Here's hoping we can form a united Hungary, Austria and Balkans and Greece to throw back any later Turkic Ottoman plans for the region. But as such, the Latin Empire still hold Constantinopolis. The Byzantines haven't expanded, and the Turks remain in Anatolia. So at the moment, everything is coming up for the Hungarians with steel strength ranked 1. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Victory! We have victory in the siege. And wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crikey, there's 5 total units there. Look. They made us fight for it. It was easier said than done to take Wallachia. We're going to occupy the city, and as such, I imagine they are no more. Are we at war with anyone? Nope, we are not. Okay, we shall repair where we can. A lot of fields there. We don't even need half of that. So that I can keep that repair, that which is fine. Okay. Well, guys, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching episode 3. So, we'll convalesce, rendezvous and rally up during the turns, and we'll push upon Bulgaria, I think, next. The Tsardom of Bulgaria against Vladislav of Bulgaria, of the Tsardom of Bulgaria, 25 years of age, military alliance with the Byzantines, with Andronicus. Okay. And they are at war with the Latin Empire. I'm sure Henry will like us to join and help him out on that one. So they have the capital of Tarnovo. They've also got Skopje, the gold mine, and this territory here. Seredetes, or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't care. I'm not Bulgarian. I'm Hungarian! I'm actually... No. Kinda. I'm more Austrian than anything, really. So I was like, yeah, you can. Yeah, there's a bit of an alliance, but it's like I'm on the Austrian side. That's what my blood is, I think. But there's a bit of a mixed match between the two, isn't it? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna rendezvous. Probably go against Bulgaria. I don't think I want to go against Pomerania or Poland anymore. That's not even the real Poland. Leszek in the lesser is. Eastward. Yeah, so when that event came up, it was these guys, wasn't it? I think these were the Christians that we converted. Or maybe not. Maybe they're... there's one of Genghis Khan's sons. Kiev still holds out. Maybe playing as Kiev might be different. Because you could play as Novgorod. At some point, from what I can imagine. But Novgorod is just outside. But maybe playing as the Grand Duchy of Kiev could be the play. But I think Bulgaria is next on the list. Then we'll hit like Epirus and Thessalonica, maybe like Constantinople. We could betray our Latin allies. And obviously, the south is fully up for grabs. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hungarian series. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.